right.
Let's go. We are on the air. We made it. Had a little technical difficulties, but God will do it every time. Might not be our timing, but he's always right on time. And it's 7:29 as opposed to 7 p.m. We on time. So, folks, let's get rowdy. Do me a few favors. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Live chat. Let's talk about it all tonight because we got very important issues to talk about. But more importantly, we got the baddest man on the planet who played wide receiver at Bama, and we'll get to him in just a second. But with me tonight, I got my man, Daniel Pettey, one of the biggest voices in college football and on the Strip in Tuscaloosa. Pettey, glad to see you on a Wednesday night.
Let's light him up. Let's go. We got the most energetic man on the planet. They bottle his sweat and put it in energy drinks. Let's go.
Let's go. And that man I'm talking about, one of the baddest dudes to ever catch that rock and get in that paint at any given moment. Florida, right now, Steve Spurrier had to retire because this man's still giving them Gators nightmares. Welcome back, our brother, the legend himself, Alabama's own A.C. Carter. What's up, Deuce?
What's up, fellas? What's up, man? So thankful you guys got me on this evening. I apologize for the hold up, but like you say, he always on time.
Right on time in his time.
Yes.
Hey, it gave us a little extra time to hang out with you and to kind of think
about
everything.
It's been a minute.
It's a little time of meditation and fellowship. We needed that to get our minds right. You always say, lock in. Well,
turn your 5G up.
Turn it all the way up.
Turn your 5G up. You ain't got no bars, man. We can't hear you. I need you locked all the way in. I need your undivided attention.
I don't know if y'all's Wi-Fi can handle this, but tonight, just pray that it will because we got some information for you. AC, man, glad to have you here, dude. Listen,
thankful to be on.
We brought you on because, man, we miss having you speak some truth. We miss having your passion, man. It's been too long. We get addicted to it. So when we go without, man, we got to fill our cups, right?
Yes,
so now we want you to make that cup overflow. So we're going to talk about some great things tonight. But first and foremost, how are things going over there at Alabama A&M, brother?
Man, it's been a blessing, man. Awesome staff. Love working with Coach Shade. Dennis Alexander, man, the OC, former teammate of mine, my brother. But, man, it's just an honor. Ron White, another former Bama guy. Man, super excited to be here. You know, the season didn't quite go like we want to, but I tell you, we're taking steps in the right direction. Battled some injuries, so some young guys had opportunities to step up, and some did. So we know who can stand in the paint and who can't, who ready, who ain't. So, you know, that's what I signed up for. That's what it's all about, to get those guys to help them maximize their potential in every area, man. So I'm super excited about this opportunity, and we're heading in the right direction up here in Huntsville, Alabama. Hunts Vegas, they call it, on the hill.
Yes, sir. Hey, can you still run with them young bucks? Do
Man,
they challenge you?
Man, they do, but I tell you, I ain't got nothing about a 5-yard route in me now. Right? I eat too many, I drink too many sodas and eat too many hamburgers.
But you can still shake that DB, right?
If I got to, I'm telling you, I got one player in me. I bet you I get in the paint.
Yeah, yes, sir. Folks, you ain't ready. I hope y'all prepared mentally, physically, spiritually for what you're going to get tonight. We're going to have some gospel truth. Man,
Yeah.
listen. AC, I'm sure you've heard it. I know you're busy doing your thing at Alabama A&M, transforming the lives of young men there, but Tide fans are a little bit worried right now because of the offense, the way it's kind of going downhill, it's kind of spiraling, and we don't know exactly how to right the ship. One person in particular, our quarterback, Ty Simpson, was at the top of the Heisman Trophy list for the majority of the season. And then after that bye week, after we came back from taking down Rocky Top, things started to change. All of a sudden, everybody started to doubt him. He wasn't the same guy. And now people are asking that he be pulled. So we got to talk about this. And I got you here to bring some truth to these fans and some truth from a former player and from a coach's standpoint, and nobody better than you. So let me start this off. Like I said, Ty Simpson is regressing. He's struggling. He's begging for change. As his coach, if this is you right now, you're one-on-one in that locker room, in that field, in that weight room, praying over him and getting coffee somewhere. What are you saying and doing to get him right again?
Well, the number one thing is just identifying what's going on with him, right? Like you said, he had some ups, he's had some downs. And I would say, man, struggling ain't just him, it's a collective deal, right? This ain't golf. This ain't tennis singles match, right? It's a collective deal. So you got to look at the whole perspective. I mean, what the O-line is doing, what the running backs are doing. But just for him personally, man, just if I'm his quarterback coach, I'm going to look at the film and say, all right, checking his reads, right? Are you still making those same reads, right? Are you still preparing the same way you've been preparing earlier this year? Have you compromised in some areas? Have you relaxed in some areas? Are you still have that intensity, that mindset to dominate every single day, every single rep, every single day in the classroom, in the meeting room? So that's one thing. And if a coach that is there, that's been there, that's with him every single day, they would know that, where his area, where the gray area, where he's missing it, and you identify those, not his highs. We know what he can do when everything is going well. It's identifying where he's missing the boat at, man, and whether it's reads, whether it's checks, whether you're missing the blitz, whether you're not understanding the coverage. Like, you must identify the problem, like put your finger on it, right? And that's what I love about coaching, because that's where my job comes in. Well, I'm going to sit there, if it's going to take me all day and night to see, all right, like week 1, he was doing this. Now I'm going to go look at that same concept, that same blitz check, and I'm going to see what he was doing in week 4. I'm going to see what he was doing in week 10. And another thing, man, this college football, man, they had game 14. Man, in 1999, we was in game, it wasn't no game 14. So the seasons are longer. The mind is just, I mean, these guys got so many distractions around them. They getting pulled in every direction, not just because you got that crimson jersey on, but I mean, they got NIL. You got to go do this commercial. You got to go see, I mean, it's just so many distractions for the young man. But I tell you what, I'm going to just identify, as far as on the field play, where you're missing the boat at, and we're going to attack them head on.
Well, what about you one-on-one, though? Not as a coach to player, as a mentor, as a spiritual advisor, because we know where your heart is with the Lord, and I've heard you speak. Mm-hmm. What are you saying to him from that standpoint? And then we'll let Pettey go.
Well, and so now that's that relationship piece, right? I've earned his trust to where he'll talk to me, and hey, Ty, man, what's going on? I say, hey, man, look, ain't no football. Take football out of this thing. How's mom? How is dad? How is auntie? How is girlfriend? Whoever that close person in his life, try to just kind of feel him out and ask some of those tough, intimate questions. And man, again, once you earn that young man trust, they gonna start crying, or you're gonna see that wall. Nothing. I'm good. Well, then you know there's something. So that's one of those deals where you've earned that young man's trust, and now you can close the door and say, hey, look, man, I don't care if we win, lose, or draw. How are you doing, right? How are you doing personally? Is there something going on? Because that can be something, right? A death in the family. Girlfriend break up with you. Lost your doggone dog you done had since you were 2 years old. You don't know, right? Everyone has different problems and issues, and things challenge us differently, right? So whatever that distraction is, that's again, as a mentor, as a teacher, as a coach, as a leader in my room, my job is to help eliminate the distractions from those young men so they can showcase their ability, and that is to play football. Number one is to get a great education, right? You go your butt to school, you're a student athlete, and then to play football at a high level consistently with great energy and great passion so you can just let those Bama fans in the world see what the Lord has put into you. But if there are distractions going on mentally, it's hard, man. It's hard to play this game at a high level if you don't have no mental toughness. So I'm gonna just talk to him personally. Hey, man, what's going on? Right? Is there something that we need to talk about? Is there something I can help you with? Do we need to get coach involved? Do we need to get a psych doctor involved? I mean, what's going on? Because I want you to be your best.
Well, let's take it from a player's perspective, because you've been in that locker room as a wide receiver, and for a wide receiver to eat, his quarterback's got to be feeling it. And there has been, a lot can be attributed to your offensive line not giving you time, other stuff, running game not getting going, whatnot. You can dissect everything, but there's been some accuracy issues. Have you ever been in a locker room where your quarterback, hey, at one time this kid was up for the Heisman, everybody was eating the receivers, Bernard was having a great year, Horton, everybody's talking about Lightsyear Brooks, Williams was getting plays at the time. We're talking about the tight ends, and now that offense doesn't look the same. Have you ever been in a point, what's the conversation in that locker room? Because it has been there. You can go back and point to this season and say, this worked at one time. How do we get it back? So as a wide receiver, have you been in this position, and what is that conversation in the locker room to get this back?
Well, now again, there go that collective deal. Now I'm going to Exile. I'm going to Tyler Watts. Hey man, what's up? Like, hey man, let's throw more after practice. Hey, look, man, we ain't hitting the dig route, right? Hey, after practice, let's get us 20 in, right? Hey, in the morning, let's get us 10 more in, right? And just again, build that trust, build that connection to where I'm getting my landmark at the right depth, right? Maybe I was at the beginning of the season, I was getting my full depth of my route at 14. Now all of a sudden I'm going to 12. I'm compromising in areas. Again, that's what it goes back to. Like something I've compromised somewhere. I've gotten comfortable. So again, man, we talk about it. Those are those big boy conversations that you got to have with your teammates, with your brother. And then not only that, after you do that, now I'm going to the OC. Like, hey, right, man, we was running this concept. We haven't ran this concept since week 2. Why we went away from this? Like, so now, like, it's a collective deal. It ain't about putting in no new plays. It ain't about fussing and cussing. It's about, okay, guys, this is who we are. This is our blueprint. How are we going to get back to this blueprint, right? And so, it's communication. We all have to be on the same page, whether it's from the receivers. Hey, man, look, I know I've been speed cutting this dig, but, man, I was watching YouTube, and I seen them square cutting it. So now I'm like, oh, like the quarter said, man, you've been square cutting? Man, that's supposed to be a speed cut, right? And so, again, it's the details. You must be relentless with the details. That's what's going to sustain you, right? It ain't about the schemes, the plays. It's the detail of my route. It's the detail of my drop. It's the details of the coverage. It's the details of that corner's inside leverage, outside leverage. If it's cover 3, he's 7 yards. If the safety's hanging in the middle or is on the hash, let's fix it. Like, it's going to take time and communication, us spending some, hey, guys, I don't care what's going on, right? We got finals. Let's take care of business academically. But, hey, man, what time your final today? You done at 3? I see you at 3:30, right? It's just the details, man, and being on one accord.
That's powerful stuff. You talk about time. Of course, we've got 9 days until we take on Oklahoma and Norman. With all this being said, man, it's about getting the ship right with him physically, mentally, and even emotionally. How are you reaching him at this point as arguably the best, the most important game of the season is next week? And if we get past that, that's the next important game. It is sudden death. We got that rematch. People aren't giving us much chance at all, man. What are you saying to get him ready for Oklahoma?
Hey, man, I'm going to say, hey, dog, go do what you've been doing. We need that guy back, right? Like, man, don't listen to the crowd. Don't listen to what the noise saying. What, like Nick Saban, I love it. That rat poison, right? Right? Don't listen to that crowd. Hey, man, go be great, right? Go do what you've been doing all year long. Again, we're going to adjust and fix the problem. But, hey, man, I need you to be at your best. Again, it's those detailed things that we just talked about, right? Is it some life challenges? Is it academic challenges? Is it girlfriend? I mean, what's going on? Once we identify those deals, all right, and then we start talking a little ball and making the corrections. And hey, man, I'm going to encourage him. I'm not going to beat him up. Yeah, I'm going to coach him hard, right? I'm going to coach him hard, but I'm going to love him up, and I'm going to make sure that he knows how great he is, right? You still that Heisman guy, right? You our Heisman, right? And we need you to be great. Today, it's a one-game season. I don't care about no more, right? The next game is the most important game. We're in a one-game season, man, so I need you to be great. And I'm going to smile. And again, my energy as his coach every single day. When I walk in that building, I'm going to take ownership, right? I want it to be contagious. I control the temperature in that room. And so as his position coach, I'm going to let him know how excited I am, how proud I am of him. And, man, I can't wait to see you show off your stuff. Let's go to work today. I can't wait to see you practice. That's where you're going to win at.
Man, Pettey, I tell you what.
Bottle. I was looking, if you were wondering, I was looking for a bottle so I could bottle this and send it to the
Hey, it'll sing off the shit. Hey, man, look, I'll be a billionaire. It'll sell off the shelf, dog. If I can put it in a bottle, it won't stay on the shelf.
In the veins right now, every bit of it. I will be 700 tonight.
I'm checking with the NCAA to see if either Pettey or myself have eligibility left. I mean, the Pavia rule says we can keep on playing because I'm going to come play for you at A&M. So you got me that fired up, brother.
But that's, man, you know what, bro? That's the beauty of this thing, right? That's what I try to tell these young men each and every day. Hey, bro, go play the game you've been playing since you were 8 years old, 7 years old. It's the same ball. It's the same field. It's grass, dog. Go be great, right? Don't worry about all that stuff. There's uncontrolled. Control the controllables. I control my effort. I control my attitude. I control how I prepare every day, how I work. That's what I control. I can't control if Coach gonna give me a deal, if Coach DeBoer gonna give me a new NIL deal, if my buddy getting $500,000, can I get $600,000? No, man, don't put that on yourself. Go be great. Go control the controllables and just play ball, man.
Yes, sir. That's what we've forgotten about. We've lost sight. Go play ball.
Just play ball, man.
That's that Bama mindset we get when guys like you. We had Andrew on last night.
Zal was on last night with us, Deuce.
And Bobby, all the way, but to Bobby Humphrey. It's a generational thing. Again, I think a lot got lost with how good the Saban era was, with how great the Bama Standard was before that ever happened. And you see it from Bobby to Marvin to Andrew to you. Man, that's what I was, and I said this last night. I want to see that crimson pride come out, because if it does, that's when shit gets different.
Tell you what, listen, man.
Seeing it, man, I'll tell you, man, inject it.
Well, we're not done, folks. I'm going to tell you right now, we're not done. We got the next topic, and I know y'all are ready. Y'all are tuned in to hear what AC has got to say. AC wore that deuce. I mean, man, he made that deuce look good. Like I said, Gainesville still remembers that deuce. I think AC still got a parking space forever at Gainesville, at that stadium, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Deuce. We got another deuce right now. People are asking, where's he been? What's going on with Hollywood?
Went out like a ghost.
I don't know if our bandwidth could handle all the energy.
His energy took up every bit of the 56K from whatever room you're sitting in.
Hey, as soon as we get him back, folks, we're going to talk about how to fix Ryan Williams. And I'm telling you, folks, this is worth the wait. Maybe it's dramatics just to get you to anticipate what AC is going to say. Go ahead while we're waiting. Let's get to a few of the people who are in the chat.
I want to hear, and I want to really get into this is going to be really good because we had Andrew to talk about the quarterback last night, to get a receiver the next night, to talk about Ryan, because look, man, this kid's talent is undeniable. I want to hear some AC. There's no doubt, as great as he was, there was a moment where he went through, you miss a catch. And we always laugh. Marvin talks about playing it on the college level versus the high school. You were a receiver, I was a receiver. And I went through the drops at one point. I used to think I could catch everything. And, man, when it goes to hell in a handbasket, your mind can start screwing with you. And I think and I'll say this. I think that there was a quote from Ty Simpson earlier in the year I think a lot of people glossed over in regards to Ryan Williams. And this is one where everybody gives him crap for not being hard enough. I think he holds himself to the level everybody puts him up to. And that pressure you can put on yourself can take you down a notch at times. Instead of just playing the game, he is trying to be Jeremiah Smith on every play, and he hears the noise of the drops. If this kid could ever get that noise out of his head, I mean, those plays were there last year. He's special. And I hope we can get AC back really quick, because I want him to really dive in on the psychology of the wide receiver position, because there's a lot of mental to that crap. Boom.
Great build up. I gave y'all that anticipation. All right, AC, let's talk about it, bro. All have you back.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. I think you guys computer from Michigan. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, AC, glad that you're back, man. God, good. Ryan Williams, that deuce. He's dropping passes, not running routes well, and hasn't been Hollywood at all this season. As a former wide receiver and a current wide receiver coach, how would you get Ryan Williams back to being Ryan Williams, especially for the playoff game versus Oklahoma? We need him. Right. So, Coach AC, talk to me about getting Hollywood back to being Hollywood.
Hold on, before you jump, I want to double on that question, because I don't want to make the same question twice, but I just want you to kind of confound what I was kind of building up before you got here is the psychology of a receiver. I mean, we saw the plays, that the athleticism is undeniable, but man, one catch, one miss, and it starts getting in the head. From the coaching aspect, how do you address all that? Sorry, Justin. I really want him to hammer this one, because I'm excited for AC.
The biggest thing, and I'm gonna just go back to week one, right? Like, I love Ryan. My boys love him. He came to Huntsville and had a football camp. Was a tremendous turnout. He did a phenomenal job. I enjoyed it. I thank him so much for allowing me and my boys to come hang out with him. And they brought their friends, man. It was awesome. But again, it's more, and again, this is my perspective. So for those who are watching, like, I love Ryan. This is nothing, but I don't know him that personal. That's one of those things where I just think he has a lot of distractions, right? My son, he's screaming on the video game, the teddy bear, the net, like Hollywood. Yes, I get it. And I want him, I'm not trying to take that away. But again, this is my perspective. I just think he got so much other stuff going on that playing football is not very important. It ain't at the top of it sounds good. like he probably saying it. Hey, this is a production business, right? It's about execution.
Scoreboard
right?
business.
So, I mean, so again, hey man, hey bro, close the door. Like this us talking. Like what's going on? Right? The talent is there. That's God given. But what's really going on? Like, what are you chasing? What are your goals? Like, is it to be Hollywood or is it gold jacket? Right? Do you want to be known as the best to do it? Or you want to be Hollywood? Like, is this an act? Like you just play football for what the gains you get? Or do you want to be the best to ever do it? That's the mindset, right? That's the thought. Like, what are you playing? What are you doing this for? Because talent ain't nobody in the country got what you got, son. You can be special. What you came in doing, like, that's what really pissed me off. Because you're special and you're letting it piss down your leg. Because, again, it's distractions. And, again, this is Coach AC perspective. I need you to lock in. Turn your 5G up, dog. Turn the volume to the max and rip the knob off. I need that guy every day off the field, in practice. I don't like leave all that stuff for February, for March, for January. But right now, I need Ryan Williams. And I need that guy to be locked in every single day. Relentless with the details. Relentless with my approach to practice. When I walk in that building every single day, this is a business trip, period, right? Like nothing else matters, right? Whatever's going on outside of Alabama football and this team, my brothers, B-Side 5, whatever I can do to help my guys be successful, and all I can do is my 111, be my best. I'm talking about every single day, all day. And if I'm not doing that, I'm letting them down. And that was the thing that we had. I wasn't going to let Sal down. I wasn't going to let Santonio Beard down. I wasn't going to let Marvin Constant down. I wasn't going to let Gerald Dixon down. I wasn't going to let Coach Sweeney down. It wasn't about me. It was about my brothers. It was about the Bobby Humphreys, the Joe Namath, the guys that came before me. Every single day, that was my mindset. When I walked in Brian Denny, somebody in that stands ain't never seen Coach AC play. Somebody ain't never seen AC Carter play. I'm going to give what they came for. Somebody brought their co-worker to an Alabama game that's a Tennessee fan or Auburn fan. And they say, I got a guy you need to see. You ain't never seen him? Watch this. Somebody ain't never seen you, Ryan Williams. So you go out there and you play like you've been playing. Now they be like, man, you're talking about this Hollywood? That's what he is. He commercial. He ain't real. Because Hollywood ain't real. I need you to be real every single day, every single rep, all day, every day. Turn the volume up and rip the knob off. But it's a mindset deal. Again, I know I'm getting excited, man, but that's the way you play the game of football. You just got to play ball, right? All that other stuff don't mean nothing. So that's why he's not performing, again, at the level he needs to, because he's just got other stuff going on. And I don't know what that is, and I wish him the best. I love him to death. He's going to have a great career. I think he's going to mature a little bit. That got something to do with it. But again, man, you have to have that intimate conversation with him as his position coach to get him going. I'm sorry, guys. I went into a rant for a minute.
No, that was beautiful. No. Don't you dare apologize for that.
That's why you're on tonight, sir. For that exact reason. Daggone, mate, we losing him because that's.
I'm telling you, the bandwidth,
setting the internet on fire.
The bandwidth of that hotel, they're gonna have to upgrade because they can't handle all that voltage, brother.
I
mean, RK Young.
Look. A lot of times, chat, when y'all say stuff like someone passed this to DeBoer or can we hire this guy, I'm like, I laugh with y'all. I'm like, the fan side of me sees that. I'm with y'all, do all that. Not being hyperbolic. Take me and Justin off this, whatever. I don't give a shit. He don't need to see me or Justin. But give them all this. Whatever AC's saying should be broadcast in the athletic department for the next 9 damn days everywhere, in the workout center, what are the names of all those places? Yeah, man. Again, I don't care. Cut us out, but this needs to be piped into the football team, to the wide receiver room. I'll be honest. If I'm Ryan Williams listening to that, I may be fixed right now. I mean, he may have just fixed Ryan Williams for Alabama. I don't know.
I don't see how that you could not be fixed off of that. You got a man who's pouring life into you, because all the other stuff, like you said, is distractions. What the world is pouring into Ryan Williams, that I feel like is a poison.
I'm worried people in our chat are about to run out and like Latimer their neighbor's car windshield. Like, y'all stay chill, calm down.
Well, I think we probably should have made them all sign a waiver, to be honest with you. And I don't think there's anything that could have made them ready for what they've heard tonight. As soon as we get him back, we're going to get some more, because this stuff, man, you can't buy it in stores. You can't pay a gold membership for. This is pure AC, and it's been too long. We need him here. But RK Young, I ran through my wall. My knee hurt a little bit. I'm still trucking.
And STRCK0974 said AC is Bama. And that's kind of what I was trying to say. Like, all these guys, when you hear the passion that comes through Andrew, that comes through Marvin, that comes through Bobby Humphrey, the great Bobby Humphrey, and then this guy, good God Almighty. Seriously, I think his sweat is what they put into the Rain body fuel energy drinks. I hope we get him back soon. I don't know what's going on with the internet, because I want to get more of his take on Ryan, because again, Ryan's the great enigma, because the talent is undeniable, but there's just something not working. Maybe it's offense.
I think that his internet is having to reset itself after every segment, so that can be the only thing I can think of. Let's get to a few audience questions. Yeah. It's just making good use of our time. We'll start out with Bama Boy 2296. Only question I got for AC.
Let's save that one for AC.
Let's say he's got current employment, so I don't know how much he can actually say, but I do know AC's heart. We talk often offline. We're family. He does see Alabama as home. His goal has been get back home. So if he's honest, which he always is, the answer is always going to be yes. But like I say, he's currently employed. He's with Sam Shade, another Alabama legend. So we can ask him when he gets back. Bama Boy, I'll keep it pinned for you.
You keep that one pinned, Justin. I say give Bama Boy's been getting on us like we need to fire some questions. So we'll keep that one, Bama Boy, since you've given us some damn heat.
All right, so Bama Boy, like I said, we'll come back. But we got I Bleed Crimson Bro. Does the DeBoer need to put a special emphasis from here forward on being able to run the ball before we worry about this trick play nonsensory? Honestly, Pettey, you and I have been saying nonstop that the trick plays need to go. All that little circus nonsense. It's nothing but a distraction. It's a drive killer, and it's doing nothing for us right now. We are more concentrating on the highlight reel than getting the job done, keeping the main thing the main thing. The emphasis absolutely should have been on the run game the entire year, and it felt like they were just saving it until Jam got back. Well, when Jam got back after getting put to sleep a couple of times, it took him several games to be Jam again, but they had no contingency plan while we waited for Jam to be restored. We saw what he was capable of against Auburn. He was beginning to make the upper progression to being himself again, but then he got hurt again. And it's like the coaching staff had no answer when that happened. They just settled for what they had and put it right back on Ty's back, and they were okay with continuing to mount the pressure for him. And if you're a quarterback who's already struggling, you don't have a running game. You don't trust the running game. You don't trust the offensive line right now. You don't trust the play calling. There's only so much you can do by yourself before you completely bottom out. Pettey, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, I'll be honest. And this isn't an old school. even the good offenses in today were the Heupels or whatever, the Kiffin offenses, like they don't really run a lot of trick plays. I don't think good offenses need trick plays. I think it takes away. And a lot of times it's again, I've said it a few times. I'm going to keep saying it. It's kind of Hugh Freeze 2.0 stuff. It's like I'm showing that I'm smarter than you, and my offense is ginning. So now I'm going to run the annexation of Puerto Rico when I'm up 17-0, which is some triple reverse. Yeah, Ty West, but when you've got -3 yards net, don't give me the sack stuff. You had 19 yards rushing total from your backs. But yeah, the trick stuff's got to go. You got to get back to it. And there's been so many times. Let's scratch the Georgia game. That game went off the rails. Georgia goes up 14-0, and it's one team didn't want to be there, and one team was pissed. But outside of that, man, there's been games, not Auburn. You get the run game going and you abandon it. How many times this year have we seen the run game get going in the first quarter? Hell, go all the way back to Florida State. You get the run game going in the first quarter, and it just disappears like a ghost to the straight pass game. It seems very easy for these other defenses to figure out is what it looked like to me, and the offense has just kind of regressed as a result. But I mean, yeah, look, is he regressed? Yeah. The guy hadn't been as accurate, but shit, when you have no offensive line, no run game, there's not many quarterbacks that are going to be real, real good behind that.
All right. AC, I think like we were saying while you were gone,
blowing up the internet with your heat.
I don't think the Wi-Fi can handle all that you're bringing, brother. So it has to take a reset every time you finish a topic.
Do y'all got me?
Yeah.
I can't see y'all.
Oh, you're here, man. We all see you.
Y'all can see me.
That's all that matters. We
can see your pretty face.
Let's go.
And we have gotten no prettier.
Man, look, dude, I can't see anything.
But hey, we can hear you, and that's all we really need, right? But everybody can see you. You are clear.
All right, talk
to us. Talk to us. All right.
Son of a ghost in the machine. I was about to throw it out there.
This segment brought to you by Boost Mobile.
People are asking about the Michigan thing. Man, I don't know this, so this is all going off speculation of what's running wild, but it's pretty rampant. I mean, it's the rumor. I'm gonna put that in hard emphasis. This is not a report, so if this comes out completely wrong, don't say Daniel Pettey of the Bama Standard said this, because I'm going off of what I've read off the interwebs, which could be dead wrong. But I mean, it's involving a female staffer who they're claiming may or may not could be pregnant. He supposedly tried to break in. They fired him. He tried to break into an assistant's house to maybe end it, and they stopped it. It's getting wild. And look, again, this is, I don't know if this to be fact, but I've noticed people asking about it and they're just saying arrest, and there's been vague, but there's some pretty strong details starting to fly out about it. Again, I don't know if they're 100% true, but if they are, it's getting kind of wilder by the minute up there.
Without question. And we're not in any position to answer any questions about Michigan. It's pure speculation.
Yeah,
we're Alabama. We're in tune with Alabama. And no, Coach DeBoer is not going to Michigan. So that's in the chat.
But Marvin is there interviewing for the job right now, if you're wondering why Marvin hasn't made it tonight.
But at the top of the demand list is no ice cream trucks within a 90-mile radius of the practice facility.
Yeah, sorry, pardon the interrupt, man. Somebody asked. There's been like 20 messages about it. There's obviously fans discussing it. It's a pretty hot topic, but we'll get back to Bama. Well, we're trying to get AC back. We don't want to discuss the topics too in detail without our man AC.
Hey, I want to remind everyone, as soon as we are done here, about 10, 15 minutes, George Teague is going to be on for Teague's Take. And he's going to have the complete and total film review of the SEC championship. What we saw with our own eyes is not going to be what he and his son JT see as coaches. So you'll be able to see the why behind everything or the why not. So I encourage everyone, as soon as we're done here, definitely stick around. You'll get a great education from George Teague and his son JT, bringing you the real truth. The film don't lie. Eye in the sky don't lie. And he's got it on his show. But AC is trying to do his best. So let's get to a few more questions. Hopefully he can come back. If not, we'll just have to end it on what we have received. And my gosh, that was just a treasure trove of awesome. Well, hold your thoughts, people.
Hold your breath.
We got him. We got him back. We got him back.
AC, I got in trouble for talking about other stuff.
Now, I'm at the Renaissance. Like, this for the Senior Bowl and coaches. I'm right here in Mobile. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good, man. Hey, listen, we're not giving up on you like you don't give up on us.
Never.
We a family. We don't abandon each other. So.
Come on, man. You cut me open, I bleed crimson blood.
So I do want to ask you something, AC, before we get to the main topic towards the end. Talk to us about those conversations. I know the conversations were mountain-moving conversations between you and Freddie Millens when you had to get him right or he had to get you right. What did that look like?
Man, that was those deals. But like, dude, it's accountability, right? It's
accountability. Man, well said.
Internet has zero accountability where AC is at.
So we are fighting technology on so many levels here. I think we're getting intercepted. We do apologize, but let's answer a few questions until we get this right. I believe Crimson Bro is all the pre-snap checks giving the defense an advantage, knowing when the ball is going to be snapped and hurting the timing of our defense as a whole. Pettey, I think it's very obvious. I think he's just answering his question within the question. They know what Ty's going to do, but you're going to say something?
No. I mean, you kind of answered it. I don't really have. I mean, yeah, you kind of is the pre-snap checks given the. I don't. No, because didn't we have who was the? I mean, Marvin said he's not watching that anyway. I mean, I guess if you're looking up at the clock more times than not, you're trying to get your reads as well. And if guys are going in motion, your eyes aren't on the play clock. Your eyes are on what's going on in front of you. And not really. I don't. Maybe a little bit, but but I don't think so too much.
Hey man, I know, man.
All right, pick it up where you left off, brother.
Well, I was just saying it's about accountability, man. Again, bro, like we refuse to lose. And like whatever you got going on, like it was a game, I forget what, Ole Miss. We're in the middle of a game, and I was struggling. And bro, it wasn't no, come on, man, come on. It was, hey, get your mind right, AC. I don't know what you're thinking about, but bro, we got a game to, like, it's those conversations, right? It's like holding each other accountable, licking your.
Short but powerful. That's all we can ask for, right? I tell you what, I felt blessed tonight by just hearing what we've heard.
Oh yeah.
But hey, let's get to a few more questions and we'll start.
He pops in with some energy. It's like one of those real pretty firecrackers at Disney. It comes real fast and colorful, and then it's gone.
Hey, very well said. My Lord, why is he not on staff? Agreed. And maybe through tonight, we can allow eyes to see AC that normally wouldn't have seen him. We allow ears to hear that normally wouldn't have heard him. And we are a platform that reaches many places. So maybe, hopefully, prayerfully, the powers that be, the decision makers at Alabama, make a strong consideration to bring him home. I'm for it. I don't think anyone else is going to vote against that.
He could definitely submit this video as like a resume in his resume, like a little inspirational packet. Auburn's either messing with it or Oklahoma. They definitely don't want AC sending this message back to the team.
Tough as nails. Is our offensive woes physical or mental? It's honestly both. We have how many players out total? Well, both sides of the ball, 13 players were out against Georgia. So you're missing key pieces for sure. Jam, both tight ends, Cam Dewberry. You got Parker Brelsford playing on one good leg. Jeremy Bernard is banged up. He's not able to do what he's able to do. Ryan Williams is still going through his struggles. Isaiah Horton, everybody knows the ball is going to go to him because he is the one who really is moving the mountains now and the needle. So they're going to shut him down. So it's a culmination of all things. But then again, we're at the point in the season. We've played 13 games. They're whipped. They're worn out.
And Lotzier Brooks, that's a young kid he's never played this many games at this level. Like it does start to. I mean, there's the mental. And look, we can talk about it all you want. You can say what you will. Marvin said it best: when you start to see ghosts when you take as many hits as some of these kids have, and that's not just Ty. I think who was the running back we had on just recently? Maybe it was it Trent that was talking about once you get put to sleep, man, you start dancing a little different. And I remember noticing something, I don't know, man. Maybe it is mental, but you better get over it quick. You got 9 days because guess what? These bastards in Norman are going to hit you like a freight train. So you better be able to answer the bell. And but I do, man, as far as the physical's there to get it back. Crap. Again, we've seen it this year. No, it was never a 250-yard balanced rushing attack, but there were days where we had 150, and there were runs that came when they needed before the depletion of the running backs, and the offense was rolling into the health. So I guess it's the good thing that you got 9 days, right?
You do. Joe Edwards, do you think DeBoer needs to have a talk with Grubb and Ty about fixing this problem? Well, without question, the answer was within what AC said on both counts for Ryan and Ty. The conversations need to be had, but also too, I mean, they can have the conversations, and I'm not doubting that they are. I believe they are. I mean, as a coach, as a mentor, as someone who is responsible for his well-being and his growth and the ultimate success of the team, he's pouring life into him. But ultimately, it comes to Ty, it comes to Ryan to be able to shake what's going on inside them and be able to break free of that stranglehold, the chains that has them bound. Until they both do that, all the talking and all the encouragement, everything is just, while it's great, it's just, it doesn't mean anything until he and Ryan are able to do it themselves. Yeah. Anything you want to add?
No, that's about. I mean, yeah, that's the head coach's job. I think you said it about as well as it could be. But yeah, because I mean, it doesn't. You're not going any further. Now, I get that. Man, it's very weird. The Bama fan base seems to be the most angry going in the playoffs right now. But you're in the dance. You just got to get hot at the right time, man. Scratch last weekend. Get back to it. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's on DeBoer right now. But man, you're in the damn dance. Let's go.
And Joe Edwards again. Ryan needs that talk to person because AC got me ready to go play some football. Got my hair standing up on my arms. I am ready to run through a brick wall right now. Maybe the opportunity will present itself soon. We shall see. I would love. Hey, just talking to AC right now, I'm ready to strap up.
Yeah, at the minimum, I'd have this playing in the locker room somewhere. Again, not us, just AC.
So,
unless you want to put us, I don't know, maybe put them off.
Ty Restra, what is the weather in Oklahoma going to be looking like? Not southern weather. It's going to be snowballing and all kinds of nonsense that we're not used to or equipped for here in the South.
A lot like Christmas. Oklahoma weather, if you don't know it, is the epicenter of shit. It gets all of it. It gets winter. It gets summer. It gets tornadoes. It gets every freaking thing. So whatever the worst is of whatever weather's happening, it's happening in Oklahoma.
Tell you what, Pettey, if you wouldn't mind, listen, we got a great sponsor that really helps us out and helps us shine and do things we normally can't do, and also has some sweet rides that our fans here can go purchase today. Talk to them.
Absolutely. That is Smith Infinity of Huntsville. Great family, great Alabama family. And if you're in the Huntsville area, and Auburn fans too, they'll treat you just as kind. That might be sneaking in, or some of you Oklahoma fans trolling, or the Ohio State fan that was here the other night. Hey, if you're in that Huntsville area, give Smith Infinity, and you're in the need of that vehicle, a call today. I should have said that in a better frame. You're looking for that, what is it, the QX80, the big ride, or maybe the 60, or maybe a little smaller. Got just need the 50 for you and the lady to ride around town. Check them out at Smith Infinity Huntsville. Again, a great family, great Bama family, known them a long time. Good people, good stories. We're going to have them on soon, but absolutely, if you're in the area, check out Smith Infinity of Huntsville. Or if you're not, give them a call. Probably give you a good deal and make it worth your travel up to as my man. And then you go see AC Carter at Alabama A&M up at Hunts Vegas, as he said earlier. So go give them all a call up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell you what, Pay, this has been a fantastic show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that we would have had such an amazing pouring of life like we did. Well, let me take that back. AC. I fully expected this, folks. This is why I brought him on. I know that his technology didn't work to his favor tonight, but I feel like what we needed to hear was covered. We may have had some other things we needed to talk about, but the reality is what we heard is what we needed to hear. And I think we could be satisfied with the show we brought tonight.
Oh, I'll tell you this, man. You inject that gentleman's energy into this Alabama program, we might see a different outcome come Norman. At 9 o'clock, what is it? Good gracious. I'm over here on the East Coast. I think the thing starts at midnight for me.
Well, 7 p.m. Central for those of us who are here in Mississippi and Alabama. So, yeah, normal folks' time. But listen, we have spent a lot of time with you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
We are cutting into Teague's take, and we don't need Teague coming after us about bleeding into his time.
No. I saw what he did to Terrell Owens when he stepped on his turf. I'm not stepping on George Teague's turf ever.
Okay. Well,
and that's the bottom line.
That is the bottom line. But listen, man, after we're off of here, we got a myriad of places people can find us. And Pettey, I got to brag right now. I normally don't do that, right? But I had a fan come to me this week. A very attractive girl. Yeah, that's right. I commented on a couple of her videos, and when she saw there was the Bama Standard, Justin Riley, the man, the myth, legend, the tribal chief, the head of the table, she says she was starstruck. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I'm not exaggerating, folks. I was told that me, not Marvin Constant, caused someone to be starstruck.
Wow. There you go, man. People tell me that we're known. I'm not sure all you people are real. I'm here in Tampa all by myself. So if I ever show up and get shot in Alabama, I'll know that y'all are real and I really hurt somebody's feelings. But until that point, man, that's amazing. I hear these stories, and here you are, Justin, just the tribal chief. You've made it, making young ladies swoon across the internet.
You know, I should have had people sign a waiver, really, because I can't be held responsible for that. Styling, profiling, wheeling, dealing, and all that Ric Flair stuff. Anyway, I think I've gone long enough.
Riding,
woo!
Baby kiss. There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It was like, I don't know. It was like a shooting star. We got AC and you got to hold on to it. And if you didn't, it was gone tonight. It was, he was literally a shooting star on the show. But man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm glad we got him while we did, because he was absolutely amazing. We will be forwarding this to the Alabama Athletic. Somebody do your stuff out there. Get it to them. Do your thing, internet. Get this to them.
I ask you as fans, before Pettey gives his socials, I want you to go to X, Twitter, whatever you call it. I want you to go to your TikToks if you're into that and making videos. And I want you to begin promoting AC Carter for the wide receivers coach at your University of Alabama, Crimson Tide. Start it today. This start a movement to where they can't help but see and hear it and bring them home. Pettey, how can they find you on social media?
They can find me campaigning for AC for Bama wide receiver coach at Pettey_Daniel on the X and on face page. And man, on this show, whenever the bat signal calls, I show up.
Always here to provide the best content possible. Look, we have the weekend off. I don't know what we're going to do. No post-game show, not until next Friday night. But if you want to keep up with what we're doing, follow us on all social media platforms at the Bama Standard, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. If you need us, we're there for you. And again, we're bleeding to George T's time, and I continue to talk. So I'm going to shut up. And I really hope that you folks will just go ahead and meander over to Teeks Takes live chat. Check out what he's got. It's going to change your life. We'll be back next Tuesday night to get you ready for Alabama versus Oklahoma. We're going to have DJ Hall in the building. You need to be back for that. And we'll have some more. So until then, that's going to do it for me and Pettey and AC's internet. And we are grateful for AC for taking the time to meet with us, especially while he's supposed to be out recruiting. We couldn't be more grateful for our brother. But one last thing to say, 2 words: Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Yeah.